Hello, my name is Helen Bendenburg and I did research into the pharmaceuticals that are present in our drinking water in cities. My research question is the following. How can we prevent pharmaceutical residues to intoxicate potable water in urban areas? In cities, the risk increases that the tap water that a household receives contains pharmaceuticals. Although the number of pharmaceutical particles in city water is very tiny, the problem is increasing since the pharmaceutical industry is so rapidly expanding and people are more rapidly taking hold of medicines without considering possible consequences. Most people do not realize that the pharmaceutical drugs we consume and that industries produce end up in our fresh waters. How do pharmaceuticals actually get into the environment and finally into the water? Well, scientists believe that excretion via urine and feces is the principal route of drugs into the water. Drugs are consumed, they are processed and metabolized by the body, and then they're being released into the toilet. So many water from residential areas, but also from medical facilities such as hospitals, contain the highest number of pharmaceuticals. Sometimes that dirty water, also called wastewater, doesn't get treated and gets discharged directly into rivers and lakes. But how from there those pharmaceutical residues end up in our sweet water streams? In cities, the water that we drink is being extracted from those impure surface waters, rivers and lakes, to be further cleaned in purification plants. Purification plants clean the water to a drinkable standard. So why are pharmaceutical residues still found in drinking water? To find that out, I visited a few purification plants in Egypt and in Holland, the KWR. In Western Europe, purification plants have to follow strict hygienic standards. Every water treatment plant has their own cleaning processes. That's why it is commonly experienced that water changes in taste and quality when going to a different place. However, the problem is that the current water treatment technologies are good, but not good enough. Until now, it is not possible to remove the tiniest pharmaceutical particles present in drinking water. Experts explain that the main problem arises from sewage plants, where the water is ineffectively treated and then released into nature, with all the pharmaceuticals inside. Another issue is the human, when people throw their expired or non-expired medicines into the toilet. This form of deposit appears in much lower rates, but the released chemical compounds, since they are unmetabolized, are much stronger when entering the sewage system because those didn't get absorbed by the human body. All in all, it comes down to educating and changing the user habit, to consume less pharmaceuticals, to know how to dispose them and to understand how it impacts health and the environment. Are there any solutions for the individual designed to remove pharmaceutical residues? No, there is no available technology and water filters do not enable to remove pharmaceutical residues. The problem is yet tiny, but still there. Let's reflect upon ourselves first and take the necessary care to avoid pharmaceutical abuse and wrong disposal because our sweet water source is limited.